Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. It's Sunday. Let's do a reading. I just had a look to see how long it's been since I was last on. 5 days. That's what it said. That's what it said. That's what it said. The Druid Craft Tarot, I just split the deck. We've got the Divine Feminine's energy. And then we have the Five of Swords, which is the energy of like surrendering, but what's going on in that card? The Nine of Pentacles, the Divine Feminine's independent energy. Like she's looking through this branch. I mean, there's no leaves, but she's the other side of this branch. I can't say a tree because I can't see the tree. I can only see the branch. Let's read what these cards mean. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Happy Sunday, everybody. Everybody, come on, dance and sing. Okay, let's actually focus on what we're looking for. The Nine of Pentacles. Gain pleasures and living your ideals. Receiving an unearned income. No longer needing to work to earn a living. Luxuries, hobbies and pleasures. You may be keen to succeed, both materially and spiritually. Affirming your values. Enjoying the benefits of a successful and full life on your own. A productive, active and settled life in which you are self-assured and spiritually aware. That's very nice. I was going to say, look, because it's like that's what's happening on this side. And if you notice with the Pentacles, there's 6 on one side and 3 on the other. So let's have a look what's going on the other side. The Five of Swords here. Oh my. I've just lifted the deck up and left this card. I saw a glimpse of this card, which is the Tower. You can see this feminine, she's spiritually aware, so she's tapped in. Tapped in, tuned in, turned on. The Tower energy there at the bottom of this deck. Well, it isn't because there's another card underneath. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. Interesting because I'm unable to see the tree trunk. I can see the branch. If you can hear the noises outside, okay. There's some symbols that he's etching into the tree trunk. And it's like her pentacles, well they're pentacles, and so are hers, but theirs is etched in the wall. So she has the branch to the tree trunk that he's etching on, but theirs together is on this wall. She knows her worth. 6 pentacles now. A balanced life. 3 of Pentacles now. You're still like the apprentice. You're working with others, like-minded people. Branching off here. Feel this energy. Look at these people who are watching you. I'm not sure that this masculine's too bothered about that. Okay. There's the energy of like you feel sick and tired of trying to please people. It's like he doesn't care who's watching. And then you have the tiger here that's rubbing up against him. Okay. We're reading this card here. Hi Blue Sky. Happy Sunday service. Happy Sunday service, Lucy. Right, let's have a look and see what's going on this side. The Five of Swords. Defeat, blame, communication breakdown. You may be involved in a quarrel and feel as if you are losing the battle. Perhaps you've been subjected to humiliation, abuse, or malicious gossip. Want to know what's going on this side? Okay. We're taking a peek. It's like we're taking a peek, but we're not planning on getting involved. In that kind of behaviour. That might be making this masculine sad, because it means obviously there's things that have to change if you're not going to get involved with this type of energy. Good afternoon, original. Happy Sunday, Lucy. Blue Sky, Led Zeppelin, song Man, Yay. Let's read this card here. The Five of Swords. You may be involved in a quarrel and feel as if you are losing the battle. Perhaps you've been subjected to humiliation, abuse or malicious gossip, use of underhand tactics. You may be blaming someone, or they are blaming you, or jealousy and envy may be surfacing. Some things need to get worse in order to get better. Wow. Okay, and at the bottom, near the bottom of that deck now, is the Tower and the Three of Pentacles that he's working on, which I did point out here, but I didn't put it together that was the Three of Pentacles, and we've got 3 Pentacles. Together make the 9 of Pentacles. Are we going to shuffle these cards, or there's a nice breeze coming through? It's a breath of fresh air. Okay, let's just go to the Heal Yourself reading cards. Communication breakdown. Okay. Is that the name of the song? Blue Sky. Inner child. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. You're going to be blessed, my dear child. I've been hearing that come through actually, like being referred to as well, a holy child of God. Be at peace, dear child. Okay. The inner child here. There's some inner child healing that needs to occur. Now I was paying attention. So like you can see, well, I think I said what's going on in this card. Now, before I made mention of it, normally I would make mention of that I feel is like your younger self that's wounded, but now like you can take care of you. It's like self-comforting. Self-love. We have the inner child. So let's read this card. It's card number 16. Maybe feeling like a teenager again, a 16-year-old. Your inner child is urging you to lighten up a little, get out of your comfort zone and have fun. In order to be healthy, we must engage our imagination, creativity and spontaneity. When was the last time you did something spontaneous, intuitive, and outrageous? When and with whom do you feel uninhibited, relaxed, and completely comfortable to be yourself? Your inner child can be your strongest ally or your biggest foe. It can assist you to heal childhood pain, rejection, loneliness, and abandonment. It can take you on an exciting adventure, help you become more confident, daring, original, and bold, or it can make you behave in childish ways, bring up anxiety, fear, and suspicion. This card beckons you to heal your childhood pain and discover your independence, compassion, creativity, talents, and joy. A healthy inner child can help you connect to your integrity, divinity, and purity. It believes in miracles and creates magic in your life. And the message I've been getting through a lot, like I would say over the last 5 days, is like, do you believe in magic? Inner child healing. And I do feel, because this is an independent card, so maybe, just maybe, this is what the masculine is going for. Be gentle on yourself. So be gentle as you would be with a child. Let's get a message from your angels. It's a beautiful day. It's like summer's back. Two cards. Okay, the first card is Rosetta. You have a gift for working with young people. So what did I just say about be gentle on yourself as you would a holy child of God, as you would be with a child. You have a gift for working with young children, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. Important purpose, very important. And your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. And the next card, so, you know, it's kind of like that saying, isn't it? If you don't love yourself, then how can you love another? And it's like, if you don't know how to love and cherish your past selves, your inner child, how can you really care and understand other children? Let's look at the next card. Oh, Archangel Gabriel. There's 4 archangels in this deck. It says you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Let's go back to this here, communication breakdown. So you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Okay, so let's read both these messages. The Archangel Gabriel there looks very similar to the image in this card. And it's like all looking over at this masculine here. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. And how is it, why is it that the feminine's able to help the masculine with healing inner child trauma? It's because she's already been through it. It's like she understands it, acknowledges it, and it's about acceptance. So, Rosetta, children respond to your open-hearted nature. You are also charmed by their straightforward honesty, laughter, and innocence. In many ways, they engage and heal your own inner child. You seek to give these children that which you desired when you were young. You also feel an inner calling to improve the lives of children, and you may wonder about the best way to proceed. I am with you as a guardian angel who delights in bringing you new opportunities to help children. All you need to do is notice the young people whom I bring into your orbit. Be your delightful self with these children, and the rest will take care of itself. As soon as you're ready for an increased role, please say the word to me, and I will increase the number of lives you touch. Please be assured that I understand your temperament and will only bring you to situations that match your passions, talents, and interests. You are a blessing to children everywhere. Archangel Gabriel, you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. I am with you as one of your guardian angels. You may wonder why an archangel is with you. I help many people simultaneously, and you are among them. I help those whose life purpose is in the arts or communication. I will help you polish and trust in your natural talents. Then I will open doors for you to express those talents in a way that will help others. What I need from you in return is honesty and cooperation. Tell me about your fears, your hopes, your confusion, your insecurities and your dreams. Ask me to help you, and then please walk through the doors of opportunity that I open for you. I am on your side completely. My function is to be your coach, and as such, I may prod you along. Please know that I am only pushing you because I know that you need a little boost from above. This is so interesting because I feel like this purpose with the children here is actually for the masculines. Very good with working with children. And the feminines is more about communication, expression. And so it's like the feminine here is supporting the masculine in his role, life purpose, which is, it doesn't feel like it's the same as yours, Divine Feminine. It's like you can articulate beautifully where he feels he can connect beautifully. Makes sense? I feel like it makes sense. Where it said that I'm on your side completely. Together. Bringing your roles together. What you're naturally talented at doing. Who you are. Being who you are. Let's go to the Divine Feminine's deck. Hey Laurie. Hi Bittersweet Purple. Hi Lucy love. Laurie, hi Lucy. How are you? I'm good. See, she knew I was going to ask. Working on photography website. Awesome. Kind of puts you in that category, doesn't it? Communication and the arts. There is the energy here of the divine not wanting you to get bored. So you may feel that you have projects going on at the moment. I know that I do. It's kind of like busy at work in a good way. Projects, lots to get on with. And I have spoken to others who, it feels like it's quite a busy time, and, you know, is it on purpose? Yes, it's for your, it's part of your life purpose. Okay, I've got the card. Umoja, the goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Let's read why your soul selected this card, this Divine Feminine's card. Let's find out where she is in the book. One 194. Or Lucy's channel of love. What's that in reference to? Umoja creates a flow where before there was a block or a stagnation in our life force. When we feel uninspired or stuck in life or in a creative endeavour, from having a child to writing a book, Umoja is the feminine essence that sets our energy back in motion. As a mermaid, she exists both in the world and also in the unseen depths. She can help us dive down deep into the unconscious or into the collective unconscious and retrieve the hidden secrets or the wise pearls that we need to integrate now for our life to flow again. So I felt this energy of like this Divine Feminine here, like peeking in what's going on. As the Queen of the Ocean, she baptizes us to start over. It sounded a bit like a helicopter hovering. It's not, it's a train. As the Queen of the Ocean, she baptizes us to start over, to begin again right now, to let everything become brand new. She encourages us to use water as a ritual, to send out our offerings to her, to bless our bodies in a warm bath, or to walk along a body of water, a body of water, and allow its perspective to give us the answer or blessing we seek. I'm extremely distracted reading that paragraph. So, let me just clear that energy. Umoja wants to cleanse us of the thoughts that are holding us back. Why do children calm down after a bath? Big hint, take a bath. Why do we feel healed and more centered after a nice long soak? Water is the element that held us in the womb. the return to our first and most primal element, the loss of gravity, the freedom of buoyancy. This allows us to release feelings or thoughts of being trapped or stuck. Umoja reminds us to use your tail. You are not of this earth. You are of the sea. The soul voice meditation. What do I need to bring from out of the depths into the material world? And the intention, I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Tower of Sexual Magic? Yeah, let's do that. Be interesting to see what cards come out of here. Okay. I feel a little heavy. The song I'm singing on my mind is Get Down on It, Get Down on It, Get Down on It, Get Down on It. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so there's a mirroring energy here because you can see that there's a mirror up here. And you can, this is just like serving each other, isn't it? Okay. Get down on it. She's got her foot on this coaster, this Love Heart coaster. And well, it's just delightful, isn't it, really? It's like I feel like she's holding the grapes out for him to eat. The Ten of Pentacles, it's like you want to serve each other. Love. It's all about, well, we're here, isn't it? To love and be loved. So it's like, tonight I'm going to love you, and you're going to allow me to love you. And vice versa. A whole lot of loving going on. I mean, you have to be healed, don't you, of all your insecurities and your fears, and just allow yourself to be adored, completely loved, cherished, without putting, you know, those guards up. You know the boundaries. It's like that you trust each other here. That's what it's like. That's when it's deep, is when the trust is there. And you do. So it's like if you trust each other, Divine Feminine, you need to trust that you're masculine. He does know what to do. Okay. I'm trying to pick up the deck, but my fingernails are kind of going into that Tower card at the bottom, so trust. You can get another card from him. Trust that the masculine knows what to do. Look, he's sharpening his sword here. The Magician is going to make the magic happen. Do you believe in magic, Divine Feminine? I mean, you best do. The Magician energy here. All night long, all night. Gonna burn the candle at both ends. I don't know, look, there's this figure here. I just felt the energy of like all night long. This. Serving up this love. Look at what's on the table here. It's a symbol, but this is real equal. Okay, real equal. Because you've got the feminines and the masculine symbol here on the table. Okay, so you've got the lovers here. You have to trust that this masculine's making... he's making his mind up. So get ready to pop the bucks fizz. Cupid's there's helping him. Look, we can just do that. It's The other side is very like insecure, closed off, wounded. Bottom of the deck. For keeps. Oh, it's the Four of Pentacles. I feel a really nice energy with that, because that's the Two of Pentacles equal building foundations, firm foundations, setting up home, maybe 2 homes. Because feel the independence of the energy here. It's like you don't have to always be together, working on different projects. So in a way, it is kind of like getting the best of both worlds. It's whatever you want. It will just slot in, it will fit. It will work. The fairies, we can go to the fairies. George Michael sang a song, I believe, called I Want Your Sex. That's what I'm singing at the moment. And my sacral chakra is tingling. It's got kind of an aching in that region. Just below the belly button. Oh, the King of Summer. Nice. King of Love. He's honourable, devoted, mature and warm-hearted. A romantic partner you can trust. Do you trust him? Excellent advice that comes from the heart, and getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavour. The Princess of Winter, inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic. Information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. Is there always a very cold energy that comes from this card, and it takes me to like a karmic energy. So I say this energy here. Again, it's like he's with her, but he's looking the other way, and the same here. Bottom of the deck, the strength of both of you together. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, and it's time to embrace how wonderful you are. Again with this energy here. I wonder why his hair was turning like orange. Okay. It makes sense because like he's a lion here. But it's like it's he's turning into this tiger first. Well, like this is the creature he is. Spotted dip come up anyway. But who he is with like this ice queen, and then we had. Is the card. Oh, the Three of Pentacles. I said there's the tiger there. And like turning into this tiger, and he becomes this beautiful lion with his lioness. With his counterpart. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. Let's get this reading wrapped up now. We will finish with a Rumi message. Oh, I want the book. Okay. We could take a look at the picture then. That's fine. I'm going to go and enjoy the sunshine. Okay, can we have a message, please? The angel Vespa. So I said we can have a look at the image. Card number 27. Tell me the truth, I asked, love. What are you? I am the everlasting life, love said. I am the reoccurring joy of living. Rumi. The Master speaks of a den of riches where many precious jewels can be found. In abundance they lie, patient, and yet ready to be claimed. Go scoop them up, urges the Master. The devoted ones look, but cannot see. Where are these precious jewels? They cry, for we cannot find them anywhere. The Master gazes lovingly at the devoted ones and responds kindly, in service, my beloveds. You shall find the jewels through service. For what is the soul but the finest and most precious of heavenly jewels? What is service but the scooping up of the soul, that it does not lie lost nor unclaimed, but instead honoured for all its precious worth and beauty, tended to until it becomes vibrant as a flawless ruby, radiant with the joy of living. Divine contribution is offered to those who wish to contribute to the world. The Great Beloved sees what is in your heart, what it is you wish to offer, and is saying yes. So you are being empowered to serve, to assist, to offer a genuine spiritual contribution to this planet, to become a sacred hand at work for the will of heaven. Such is the capacity bestowed upon the soul that is wise and filled with love and therefore desiring to serve. So then do not doubt yourself, beloved. You have been blessed with this by the Master to find the precious jewel of your own soul and claim it. Cast aside your doubts then. I'm so sorry, I'm just so congested. I did feel when I was shuffling them cards like I was going to sneeze again, like be blessed today. Okay. I'm going to repeat that last paragraph. So you are being empowered to serve, to assist, to offer a genuine spiritual contribution to this planet, to become a sacred hand at work for the will of heaven. Such is the capacity bestowed upon the soul that is wise and filled with love and therefore desiring to serve. So then do not doubt yourself, beloved. You have been blessed with this by the Master to find the precious jewel of your own soul and claim it. Cast aside your doubts then. Yet perhaps this is not easy for you to do. Perhaps you look at the world, even your chosen field of endeavour, and already you hear so many voices speaking. You may wonder if your own contribution would simply add noise to a cacophony. You may wonder if you can really help, if you have anything genuine to add, or if there is just too much noise anyway. You may hesitate and become fearful, but do not despair, my beloved. It is part of your divine destiny to add something of great value to the world. Something that has its place even amongst all that activity, something needed, absolutely, in the hearts of all. That precious gift is the true silence. The true silence is peace. It is the living experience of the eternal love of the divine that asks nothing but to be received and gives of itself unconditionally. That silence is present underneath even the most raucous noise, if one knows how to access it. The true silence can only be felt through the beautiful feeling heart. When you know how to feel for it, to surrender into it, you can transmit silence in many ways, through the peace you cultivate in your heart, in your own daily living, through your presence, through your art, even through your voice written, sung, or spoken. Yes, even through sound, if that is your path of service. Silence can emanate through your voice, and divine silence can be felt in the hearts of others. The true and great silence, as you may now realise, my dear angel, is not the absence of sound, it is the experience of the divine presence of love. So shall you trust in the wisdom of the Master who bids you to serve according to the graces you have been given? Will you choose to put aside your doubts and instead believe in yourself and the power of divine love that will reach out to the world through your willing soul? Ah yes, I knew your brave heart would accept this empowerment. I knew you wanted to serve more than you wanted to fear. Whatever is in your heart is the method by which the great jewels shall be collected. The Master teaches us that we are built to serve according to a higher perfection. So if the dance is in your heart, then dance. Be open and free, do not hide, dance. If prayer is in your heart, then pray. If you can feed the poor with food, if you can give the despairing kindness, the lost your words, and those who have turned away from the great Master a healing touch, then do so. Do so without doubt, without having to be the best or the greatest, or any other notion your mind conjures. Just be willing. Willingness, not perfection, is required from you, so then there is room for freedom to awaken in you. Willingness opens you to divine assistance, and through that empowerment, an even greater joy of being will grow within your sacred heart. Your service can flow from simply being yourself in the world completely and utterly. Your radiance can become one of the sacred candles of the Holy Master. I mean, we have to go back to this magician's energy. You'd say that's the Master, wouldn't you? The magician. Look at the candle. Trust. Okay. So willingness opens you to divine assistance, and through that empowerment, an even greater joy of being will grow within your sacred heart. Your service can flow from simply being yourself in the world, completely and utterly. Your radiance can become one of the sacred candles of the Holy Master. There are many candles that hold the Master's light, and yet each one of them is precious beyond compare. Be such a light. Scoop up the jewels through your service, and do not render yourself incapable through nightmares of false imaginings and smallness of mind. Yes, your heart is too big for your mind, and it will break it open, but that is okay. Do you think you only serve love, and are not also served by love? Come here. So do you think you only serve love and are not also served by love? The helpers are always helped. This is love's way. Do you feel as though you are a foreigner in this land? Angel Vespa shall show you the way then, for she knows you from long, long time ago, though you may have temporarily forgotten the acquaintance. She is a great hostess and guide in this terrain of divine love, and she remembers you. You, who are great of heart and capable of contribution. You, who are now signing up for the service of the great work of love. Yes, there is work for you to do. Your purpose is bestowed. Serve, assist. Do not hold back for any reason. Not one reason you could imagine is worthy of you. So then aliveness, so then service, so then joy. Help and be helped. That is the way for you now. This oracle comes to you with guidance. You're being guided deeper into your life purpose and divine destiny. Like a maturing adult who is ready to take on the mantle of a greater responsibility, your soul is stepping up. You are going through a process of assuming more spiritual responsibility for the honest and empowered expression of your own essence, and through that, your healing presence in the world is increasing. You are stepping up and forward onto your path. This is appropriate now. It will make you more visible, but that is as it should be. It is not about being worth more than another. It is about the utterly sensible use of light, that it not be dampened down by a shade, but instead be placed where it can cast its fullness, so that others, still in darkness, may find their way more easily. This is efficient, intelligent, and sensible. Your success and growth is drenched in compassion and brings joy to the heart of the Master, as another and another find their way, benefiting from the light of your being. So shine true, be humble but not dismissive of your gifts, allow others to find their way more easily, because you choose to honour the power of the great silence that emanates through you evermore as you trust and surrender. This oracle brings special messages of reassurance that you are making progress and are indeed on the right path. Although it may not unfold exactly as you anticipate, it will indeed unfold. You are making a positive impact in the world, more than you consciously realise, and you are asked, therefore, to continue. Do not give up, do not turn back, just continue. Take your steps, your journey, and know that the Great Master is aware of you and is sending the Holy Ones, including that wise ancient mother, Angel Vespa, to bring you the blessing of the true silence now. Let it clear and soothe your mind and heart, and help you remember the peace that dwells within you. All is well. Say aloud, I am blessed to serve the great, all-loving silence through the presence of divine love, grace, and radiant compassion through the Master that loves me without condition, and the blessed assistance of Angel Vasbar, who loves me unconditionally. I accept all help, and I offer myself completely in service to life, to being, and to assist humanity in a practical way, according to the graces and talents I have been given. So be it. If you can comfortably place your forehead on the floor, bowing to the earth, do so. Rest there for several moments, then you have finished your honouring ritual. Hello. Just hello, princess. Hello, guys. You are a very, very beautiful queen. Dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. I've gone to the journey of love. I've gone to the journey of love. Of course you have. I knew you were waiting for me. Okay, I'll take this card. Beauty, card number 58. To celebrate the Divine Feminine, comes in perfectly with those comments. To celebrate the Divine Feminine is to honour her beauty, her endless bounty, and abundant creativity. You are a vehicle of her beauty. This is radiance that has nothing to do with soul-destroying cultural stereotypes based on physical appearances. It is the radiance that comes from feeling beautiful within, of allowing all that you are to shine through you and be witnessed in the world. You are being asked to let the inner beauty become one with your physical self. You don't have to change the way you look to become more of the divine beauty that you are. You just need to change the way you look at yourself. Behold the divine within you. Bless you. Someone just sneezed downstairs, or maybe you just sneezed, but I heard it. You are in the process of healing past wounds about your appearance, your body, and your sexuality, finding purity in all of yourself and becoming ready to share that with others in a deeper and more open way, without shame or self-criticism. Take your time and fall in love with what you are. Then you can become not the victim of others' own projected shame, but the love necessary for the shame of the world to heal. This oracle indicates a significant change in self-perception taking place within you. An ability to love and accept yourself more completely than you ever have before, quite simply because you have grown and there is more divinity awakened in your heart than ever before. The nature of the divine is love, and you are realizing that you don't have to change to be beautiful. Allow this development to grow swiftly and embrace your uniqueness, beloved. You are an exquisite flower in the heavenly garden. How many times I've looked in your eyes and sailed away beyond my dreams to a sheltered thought on a quiet beach, where the sand is soft as flour. You may never know this place, and someday, when you look in my eyes, I will tell you. It's just too beauty. It's just too beauty. It is. I'm going to continue. That's what that card said, just to continue. I knew what it meant for me. Let's continue. Okay, we've got 5 more minutes until I've been on for an hour. Do you want to stick with these cards? Of course. Okay, we can take 2 cards. Can I have a drink, please? Intimacy. And this card, okay. This card also. Intimacy. Card number 35. Your vulnerability is the key to your growing spirituality. Now is the time to share yourself openly, without pretense or defensiveness. Let down the barriers that have held you apart from another, from the divine, from the world, and let yourself be held by the experiences of your life without needing to defend against them. Expect nothing and be open to receive everything. Your vulnerability is your way forward now. You are learning that you have enough strength to truly surrender. You are brave enough to allow yourself to be truly lived by the divine. The message of this oracle is that you have recently opened yourself up in new ways to meet the world and your loved ones, or are considering doing so, in order to share something of yourself with another. Do it. You are ready to be seen and received more than ever before. Okay, the poem's called Intimacy. Becoming one, allowing all that is, both within and without, to blend, like a wave meeting the shore. Each aspect of who we are is part of a grander whole, and in truth, yet greater still. To know myself is to know you. Whether I look at your eyes, whether I look in your eyes, or touch lips, or hold hands, or bathe in the warmth of our embrace. Next card. Sweet Soul Rising. Card number 20. It sounds like a statement you would shout out to go, sweet Jesus, like sweet soul rising. You may feel lost in your own thoughts and feelings, and this is the sweetness of surrender. A lot of talk about surrender, which is that card here. Lost my page now. This is the card of surrender. Oh my goodness, okay. We'll get back to reading. Sweet Soul Rising. You may feel lost in your own thoughts and feelings, and this is the sweetness of surrender into another world. It's a time to dream, to wonder, not to be clear and sharp right at this precise moment. If you have a clear plan, let it become soft and feel your heart open to allowing whatever may be. We might believe that it is through tough action and dynamic assertiveness that we make our way through the world, yet sometimes the sweetness of the soul rises, and instead we can flow gently with the currents of the cosmic ocean, unsure of where we are headed, but safe in the truth that all waters naturally return to the ocean, where they are all wanting to go eventually anyway. You can use your own efforts to swim to your destination against the current at times, or you can float on the sweet love of your own soul as it enjoys the privilege of getting to know itself as one with the divine. This oracle brings you guidance now. Surrender and flow. This is not the time to assert your will and try to make things happen, no matter how much you may want to or believe that you should. There is something bigger happening, and everything is going to turn out perfectly according to a far larger plan, and that includes your well-being too, beloved. Sometimes we have to let go of our expectations about how that bigger plan will be achieved and just let it happen, trusting that it will actually take place even without us striving to make it so. This is one of those times. Okay, poem. With innocence I share my heart, a smile expressing with a tear, sweet words and feelings that impart everything that I hold dear. The promise of a blossom high, the air is bathed in fragrant scent. To reach the sun you have to fly, desire wells with love that's meant. To wait for heaven's soft embrace, a fruit so firm and succulent, God's promise must remain so chaste, while passion's glow is slowly spent. Such patience born, with times in sight, my soul doth burn in embers light, and savours fresh and moist and ripe, the gift of love when it is right. When it is right. The Christ flame. Card number 31. Smell that sweet Jesus. The Christ flame. Okay, 31. And then we shall get this reading wrapped up, but Jesus has taken me to the Mother Mary now, so let's read this message first. Within you burns the flame of the Christ. Beyond religion, this flame belongs to all hearts willing to receive the divine, opening to it as a lover would open the heart to receive the beloved. Though the awakening of the Christ within brings greater closeness to the divine, and therefore greater love and depth of compassion, it too can bring sadness, righteous anger, and a passionate need to contribute positive healing action and change in the world. You may be an introspective soul who does this through mastering their inner world with meditation and yoga, raising your own vibration with absolute intent that this bring healing to the world around you. You may be an extroverted soul that thrives in sharing messages and living a life of dynamic action in support of the causes that are worthy and moving to your brave heart, capable of feeling divine outrage and responding with inspired action. You may be a combination of these soul types and choosing wisely what you consume, which companies you support, what television you do or do not watch, and what you read, voting for the life you want to have around you in this world through your actions, internal and external. This is the Christ flame igniting within you, setting the world aflame with the fire of divine love. This oracle brings guidance that you are connecting with the universal Christ consciousness, and your heart is meant to awaken as a sacred heart, bearing the Christ flame of divine love this lifetime. You are part of the wave of awakening happening on the earth now. But I'll repeat that. That's a really important statement. Let me just... You are a part of the wave of awakening happening on the earth now. You are exactly where you're meant to be and doing exactly what you're meant to be doing. Keep going. Love is more than words can define. It is a feeling which wells up inside and longs for release. It is a smile which starts in my heart and spreads across my face like a silly grin. It is a knowing so deep in my being that every cell speaks in a language only lovers know. And most of all, it is the beginning, the birth, the possibility, the promise of a tomorrow, the hope that grows into something we can only imagine when hearts combine and love becomes more. Okay, let's finish this message off. Let's finish this message up. It's getting a bit chatty. I'm getting a bit distracted with messages that are coming in. Okay, I'm going to remove this one, and it's all good. It's not really blocking anything. The Mother Mary, please. And let me just have a look at how long I've been on for. 67 minutes on the dot. Our Lady of Starting Over. Card number 29. Soon it will be time to leave something behind you. I know that you may grieve this loss, even when you know deep within that it is for the best to let it go. Allow me to nourish you with the courage you need and the realization that this change is happening so that you can flourish and thrive. Your growth serves the growth of others too. You shall not cause loss or harm to that which you are releasing. All moves in my grace. Surrender your fear and doubt, and trust in my unconditional, loving grace for all beings. All situations have their purpose, but new purpose is calling you forward now. Even though it might be unfamiliar territory that you are feeling attracted towards, don't try to hide from it or avoid it. The Mother is guiding you, telling you that this is indeed the right way forward. The timing may already be happening or will be happening soon. There is no need to force things, for you will know when it is time to move on. Yet this oracle tells you, if it doesn't feel like time yet, it soon will. What will this moving on look like? It could be literal, as in the end of a relationship or business arrangement, or a change in where you live. It could be letting go of an old identity or belief system. Or it may even be the releasing of a set of limitations that you placed on yourself because you thought that those limitations were appropriate for your age, your role in life, or for some other reason, and now you are questioning that. Our Lady of Starting Over comes with guidance to forgive and to live and let live. Guidance to feel all your emotions and to make peace as honestly as you can with whatever has transpired. Not to be good, but to be free. Remember that people act according to their consciousness and wounds, perhaps doing the best that they can in the circumstance, but still not being very skillful or aware. They may cause harm, but you can move past this, even if pain was inflicted upon you personally. In time, with the mother's help, you'll feel acceptance and peace through cultivating an awareness that they must have a reason for acting in that way, and their reason has nothing to do with you and everything to do with their own consciousness and wounding. How you respond to the pain of the past is what is relevant to your own growth now. Our Lady of Starting Over arises when you need help to put the past, especially a painful past, to rest. You are entering into a time when the loving mother's support will be helpful as you step onto a new path. She says that you are entitled to be free from all that has been, free to treat each and every moment as a completely fresh start, so as to release guilt and shame and to feel empowered to choose now based on what is in your heart. She says that her heart is larger than all your past suffering or confusion, so trust in her to help love you through this transition and support you in starting over now. All is well, beloved. Do not worry or fear. You can trust the flow of your life, and when you need to take a step, when the timing is right, deep within, with the mother's helpful assistance, you will know when to act and what to do. If you have been praying for a new start, but are yet to feel that it is happening, this oracle comes with this special message for you. Your new beginning is on its way to you now. Stay in the faith of your heart and trust in the mother's divine timing for you. There are some final connections, communications, and resolutions that need to happen for the current life phase to be completed karmically. It won't be long now, and soon you will be ready and free to move on with a fresh start and a refreshed heart. The healing process and affirmation. See before you a woman gazing at you with love and kindness in her eyes and golden light flaming about her being. She looks lit up from within. As you gaze at her, you see that she gestures you. Let's start again. Well, just this paragraph. As you gaze at her, you see that she gestures to a sacred golden red heart at her heart centre. Within that sacred heart is a flaming red fire burning bright. She invites you now to surrender into the fire of her heart anything that you want or need to let go of in order to start over. You may consciously know what this is and see yourself tossing it into the fire of her burning sacred heart. You may not consciously know what it is that you need to release, in which case you can simply imagine dark grey smoke pouring from your body and mind and soul into her heart fire and being burned away. Stay with this process for several breaths or however long feels good for you. Don't worry if you cannot visualise clearly. Even just intending that this happens is enough. When you are ready, complete your practice with the following affirmation. Our Lady of Starting Over, Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, assist me in letting go. assist me in starting afresh within myself and in my physical life now, that I may best resonate with your path of love. Through your divine grace and my own free will, this is so. Okay. I will catch up with you guys soon. So until then, happy Sunday. Take care, much love. Thank you for joining me. Bye for now.